Yeah, I think so.
I think I do care what other people think about me sometimes.
Not particularly. I don't think it worries me when I go out and do stuff, really. I think I'm old enough now to be my own person.
I do care to a certain extent because of my job.
Not particularly.
I'd say that I do care what others think of me, but not all the time.
So why do we care what other people think of us? Is it self-confidence, society, or is it something that's completely natural? I'm going to find out what other people think, and if, throughout the generations, opinions have changed. We are constantly being told what to look like, what to wear, what to drink, what to buy. Advertisements are everywhere, all around us, so much so that we have become numb to them.
Even though we know that they're fake and they're like photoshopped, you still kind of look at them and say that you want to be like that and you'd want to look that nice.
Definitely, I have seen, like, especially in like magazines, there's always like pictures on like, I don't know, like Vogue or something of like what the ideal woman's supposed to look like, and she's like blonde and she's like really, really skinny, and you're just like, well, I'm not that. And you just feel bad about yourself from that, I guess.
The media try and project an identity or a conformity for you when you're younger that you may try and follow. I remember when I was younger that it's fashion. You try and wear the right clothes and wear the right things. Usually by the time I got to wear the stuff that was in fashion, it was out of fashion, so it was actually worse than having no fashion at all.
I don't look at the media and things and compare myself because I know the pictures aren't probably a true representation of the person.
Young ones do sort of feel pressurised because of things they see and read about so-called famous people, and they do feel, well, I should look like that and be like that and like that, which isn't feasible really. But that you do, but again, as you get older, you sort of think, they're them, I'm me, and it doesn't affect you. I think most people would only put something up that they personally think they look really good in or are nice, because they do want, and we all do. I mean, it's not just because social media, everybody wants to be liked.
Oh, look at that dog.
So I don't think I've ever posted something on like some Snapchat and stuff in my pyjamas, but I might have in a nice dress or something I got for Christmas.
Typically people care more when they're younger, because you're figuring out who you are and who you want to be.
You get to like 14 and you're like, oh no, I'm supposed to be like good now, people are supposed to like me, and you just, no.
I think there's more pressure because when I was younger, you could wear whatever you wanted to for a week and nobody ever or hardly saw you, or if you went out, maybe one or two of your friends saw you. Now, within 10 seconds, the whole world can see what you're doing, what you're wearing, what you look like. Whether you've put on weight, whether you've lost weight, whether you're tall, you're skinny, your hair's punk or straight or normal or dyed or coloured. So yes, there's a lot more pressure, and I think social media's a lot to answer for in that respect.
They've just like learned more about not to worry.
Go back a few years to when they were teenagers, they would be feeling the same way.
It could just be how fast you mature as a person, and you kind of learn that like you don't need to worry about these things as often as you thought you might, and you grow up and you worry about yourself and you just don't worry about what other people think. You've just got more important things on your mind, I guess.
Probably because their circle is larger, whereas our circles, when there wasn't internet and all of the social media things, advertising the same, there wasn't that broad scope of all of it.
I think as you get older, people accept you as you are, so you don't feel quite the same need to fit in. So I probably cared more around my teens than I do now.
It is hard to be honest and admit you care what other people think. This gives other people, whoever they are, the power over you. You give them power to judge you, to have a say in what you should or shouldn't do, to make you feel good about yourself, to make you feel bad about yourself. That's a lot of power to give to somebody else. So what's the answer? Should you not care what anyone thinks of you? No, I don't think that's possible. I think it's okay to care what others think of you. The answer lies in caring most about what you think about yourself. Bye.